Hey guys, Alex is a Gunite here, and today we're going to do an event analysis for Defender of Texel. I know I didn't do this last week, and that was mostly because of my operation. I had to kind of prepare for that, and I didn't really have enough time to do the event analysis for the last event a couple of weeks ago. But we're doing this one, so this is kind of the lore or law, whatever the thing is they were talking about from February, which they've brought in. You can see it's a massive story there. I haven't read it yet. This is actually the first that I'm looking at the event, but I was thinking about reading it, but it looks like it'll probably take a long time, so maybe no point. But you guys can have a read through that and let me know what you guys think of the story and the style of it. If you're not big on reading, then I'm sure you probably would have liked the comic styles. But otherwise, I don't know, if you're into all that kind of stuff, then you probably won't mind it. So this is the leaderboard prize. From what I've seen, it looks like it is pretty OP actually. So it's an attack all guru with the thought skill, and it's got 20k wisdom and about 7k agility. Agility is probably what's weighing down a little bit, and also the 1 cooldown obviously. But if that was auto proc, it would be ridiculous, probably best fighter in the game. So 1 cooldown's fair enough. 10k HP, that's really good HP as well. The one thing, if you had like a couple of these, you could just alternate the procs and probably superfuse it with agility. It would be pretty awesome to have, I think. So definitely a decent leaderboard prize. And being a leaderboard prize, it's kind of free to get. You don't have to build for it. And obviously there is no builds now, so that was a pretty stupid thing to say. Looking at the primacy prizes. So it looks like they're receiving a bit more edge than usual. I believe in the past I only received 500%, which they listed as 400%. So now it looks like epics are getting 600%, which is 700% in the old system. So what's this one? So in spirit self, rank 3 magical skill raises your own attack when the line forms. Okay. So in spirit increases attack, and it just increases attack every second turn. So it's clearly a warlock. I'm not sure what the stats are like unedged, but I don't think it'll be too good with the 1 cooldown. I mean, we've got Nurgle and Ovo with auto proc with this skill. But it's good to see it is elite, so maybe it will be okay. Not sure. What about? I forgot to talk about leader skills for this one. Reduces all damage to all Guru fighters by 20%. Maybe okay. At least it's 20%. In the past it's been like 10% and stuff. So 20% is a bit better, but it's still not enough, I don't think. Especially being specific to Guru fighters. Not big on that. So this one, leader skill, boosts all wind fighters attack by 500. 500 isn't really much of a boost, but pretty standard for epics. And this one we're going to Gale, auto proc. Looks like it's got pretty good wisdom, pretty good agility as well. So another good single target Guru auto proc skill. And this one boosts all HP for Guru fighters by 500, which isn't too bad it's probably a better one for an epic to have. So that's not too bad. Can't really talk about much for these things now, because you can see we haven't got the invite ID, we haven't got the paid build. Still got achievements here, MVPs and boss skills, and then we've got all these fusion ones as well. I suppose we might go and do a bit of this. So this is possibly the hidden fighter. I don't believe that was there. Yeah. So it looks like there's a what's it called? It's a recolor of another fighter of that purple one. I think it's called Entenai or something like that. But it looks like we get a recolor of that. So we'll just do a bit of this, kill a boss or two, just with the team I got set up. Can't bother moving it around a bit. Not sure where my Nurgle's at. We'll try 1 BP. Without Nurgle, I don't think we'll be able to take it out, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Yeah, don't think we're going to get close to taking this one out. I don't think he'll kill us though. So if I had Nurgle, I'd be able to 1 BP this boss. Without Nurgle, I don't know, just do whatever. It's gonna probably kill it. Yeah. Dang it. So many. Didn't even get MVP. Oh wow. We done? We done. Okay. I suppose that's something else we can look at, talk about perhaps. It's the points prices, see if that's changed much. Not sure if it will have. We'll start from the bottom. Yes, that has changed. Oh, you know what makes sense? Is this the first mob raid event we've had since the new changes? Because usually mob raid's kind of all about having the Paragon. So without having the Paragon, it's going to make things interesting. Probably makes it a lot more fair, really, if you're free to play. Like, there's no advantage being pay to play. There isn't a pay to play anymore. So I suppose it's kind of fair game going for this event. And only having these fighters, I suppose that's why these guys have higher edge as well than usual, because there isn't a Paragon, which would usually have that 1000% edge. Oh, well, 1400 as of late. It used to be 1000, and then it come 1500% edge. But yeah, so that kind of makes sense in why this has changed. Usually that 5 million points you'd get an epic of the Paragon, but looks like you get a rare of the leaderboard prize. It's probably roughly an equivalent swap. Maybe it would have been probably a bit better to see maybe two rares of that. And you can see for the 4 million and 3 million points, those are pretty standard. Just having those epics there. I don't believe you get 2 epics for 2 and 3 million. I think that's new as well. I think you'd also usually get a rare of the Paragon at 2 million. So they've kind of swapped that out, which is kind of fair. Roughly, and I don't know why he's in there. He's pretty trash. As is this one. That's good wisdom fodder. That's about it. And Pirate's not that great, so I suppose it kind of just replaced it with some random fighters where you usually get Paragon pieces. Kind of makes sense. Interesting to see, especially with like Scorpion teams. If they still bring Scorpions back this event, imagine those teams will do pretty well. Otherwise, probably the other Scorpion teams, the new Gaia 2.0 Scorpion, having that with the what's it called? The thing that boosts wisdom. Not in spirit. What's it called? Jeez. A Loom, of course, a Loom. Jeez, how did I forget that? It's blanked on it. Yeah, having a full Loom band with maybe Gaia or Scorpion, I imagine that could possibly be a pretty good team. Maybe with a few Daze fighters as well, to Daze and the D Spirit fighters to help those main fighters live in those high damage output teams. So imagine those teams could probably do pretty well in this event, but really depends on the types of bosses and just making your teams accordingly. For me personally, if I were to play, well, probably what I will do after this actually is set up my Nurgle just in the corner usually, and then I'll have like my 2 Jesters or that new healer fighter with the 1 cooldown and also does the attack, but he has really low HP. So I usually put those in those corners. Nurgle in that corner, Nurgle gets swiped 3 times, he gets healed up, and then also maybe put like Daze fighters or other single target gurus to also boost damage a bit. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do for raid boss at the moment. And most bosses will be able, like that squad will be able to take out most bosses, so that would pretty much work for me. And if we come across new bosses, then obviously change my team accordingly. So I think that's probably about it. It's good to check if Nurgle's on. Pretty sure Nurgle will be on this account. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go epic and then, geez, it's not responding very good. I think my phone's playing up a little bit lately. So that, and then attack, something. Nurgle should be around there somewhere. There we go. Okay, I'm in the middle of a thing at the moment, so I can't put Nurgle in. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do for this event. Looks like there's, I noticed, even though I didn't play last event, that there were still quite a few people playing. There was about 8,000 or so people. So really the numbers in DOT haven't been dropping off too much, which is a good sign to see. And hopefully D&A just pick up their game and they can bring events back every week. And now that Blood Brothers 2's out, they can focus a bit more on DOT, because I know the community is really passionate about the game. So it'd be good to see D&A just lift the game and deliver for the Defender of Texel community, because that's really what everyone wants. So hopefully we see that in the future, but that's going to be it for now, for this video. And to everyone playing, have fun, enjoy the event for as much as you can. So thanks for watching, have a good one, see ya, bye.